Let's say we offered $500,000 and $700,000. What would you take?
Half
Putting
a
up,
million
you're gonna
dollars.
take 500,000. Okay, okay.
Yo, what's up? We are back on Clash Talk again, and today I've been joining the studios with
Virgin Nicole.
Bridget. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you.
You know, it's your regular host, Fred Pankoet. Today, we've seen some trending video be that's going like it's trending on social media, and we want to delve into it. But before we watch that video, I want to ask Bridget that same question. Bridget, between $500,000 and $700,000, which one would you choose? Okay, so Charlie, we are going to watch the video. Actually, the video is actually creating some gender wars on the social media. So let's go and watch the video and come back to the studios.
Would you take $500,000 or 700K?
$500,000.
You're gonna take 500,000. For real.
And then 7,
$100,000,
I'll go for the house.
500,000, right? Oh, okay, okay. You take $500,000 or $700,000.
$500,000.
$500,000.
Okay, yeah, the ladies are taking the $500,000. They know what they want. They know what they want. $500,000 or $700,000.
I would take $700,000.
$700,000. Okay.
$700,000.
$700,000. Which one you go take?
700,000.
$500,000 or 700,000 K? Hey, $700,000. Right.
Oh, 700, bro. $500,000 is 500, bro. Easy. That's easy.
That's easy, man. That's easy, bro.
Women.
Yeah, so we are back. So Charlie, Bridget, so you watched the video,
Yeah, I have.
and is it that probably they were put on the spot, so they were under pressure? That's why they couldn't answer. Okay, they answered, but they chose $500,000. So is it that they were under pressure?
I really don't think they were under pressure because they were so confident in the video. Because I think about 2 of them had time to actually process their thoughts and still said $500,000. And $500,000 one, it sounds nice. So you've heard a million, so you might not even know that it's
Right, not
actually like that.
yeah.
Think to so I actually think it's less than $700,000. So obviously, like, oh yeah, I have $500,000.
$500,000.
Yeah, so I don't know, but
But people are thinking, say, embarrassed baby no mutiu. That's what most men are saying. So like that's creating some gender war on social media. Is that true? No, see, and they are basing on this video and say
that though,
a simple question, and you guys are saying you are choosing $500,000 or 700,000.
that's first off, it's unfair to say fancier because between men and women, please, men are so dumb.
But we have evidence here which is saying otherwise.
It's not really evidence. It's just one aspect because you can't just put me on a spot with camera and everything. You don't even know where I'm going, and I'd be like, okay, $500,000, please. We said $500,000, so what? The word coming to
But
me.
see,
No.
they had a time, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they had
The time to process, gather their thoughts, and still answered us.
Yeah, so you see, not everyone is good at maths. In their defense, not everyone is good. Not everyone is. Of course, not everyone is good at maths. So you can't say $500,000. I need to process what half is, what a million is, and then half plus million is equal to what? It will take time.
But you know, one of the ladies actually said, $500,000, half. But half, like, Charlie, I don't know how big for. But honestly, do you think, sir, there's this probably financial literacy gap in the society? People really don't know much about these things.
Yes, and at the same time, no. Yet financial literacy, it's something that's like there should be a lot of education about, but no, because I think it's how the question was put. $500,000 and the 700,000.
Sounds so nice. Like, yes.
If you had said okay, $500,000 and then $700,000, then I'll just go straight and say, okay, I want the 700,000. But in this case, 500,000, just for me to now come and process what's 500,000
I
is.
feel that it's cursing how smart you are, whether you are smart or not.
Yeah, so in this case, can we say they are not smart? But no. But you see, there is also an angle to it. He's just showing us the men who were able to get better, the women who also didn't get it. Why this? Why didn't he show us?
The guys are smart. The guys better, right?
The guy cannot be smart. Nah, guys, no. Please, you men.
There is a video evidence, and you still don't like agree to this.
And then you see the procedure. I'm also asked their thought process. Because why would you say 500?
Probably you should have
Uh-huh.
a blue
So
person.
the video was just an agenda video, not fair to women. And then it's like we were set up to fail, and then yeah, you failed. Are you happy now?
Why there? You guys told yourselves. You see, women.
Are you happy now?
When are you guys going to take responsibilities of your own actions? You be so person to me. You are three man says you were set up to fail.
It's clearly a sector. But I told me say so about the 4-5 men you interviewed were able to get half the.
Probably because all the men are smart.
Oh no, for saying men are smart, then that shouldn't even be the conversation at all. Because men are not.
But the
Shy.
case is otherwise. The video in questions is here. Let's assume say you've not seen anything. You've seen this video. Per this video, no. What's your conclusion? You think say the women were set up to?
No, the ladies are not feeling wrong.
Hey!
Of course, they didn't look fine.
So if you are not feeling when I ask you those questions, you can't answer.
Ask me again.
I remember they asked me again. Hey!
At this point, there is a video to which I cannot defend because my ladies didn't come through for us. That as when you add them, you didn't get it right.
You did.
Of course, so it's they were not feeling wrong. They will be fine.
Or probably because they were put on the spot.
The person on this, it could be, but they were too confident. That is where I have a problem. They were confident, yeah. They were like, oh, they were confident, like they were confident, so they knew what they were saying, but they just didn't. Probably they thought the 700,000 was in Ghana City.
Oh, the guy mentioned dollars.
No, you see, 700,000. That he took some time to say that. So, in their defense, they thought the 700,000 was in cities, and of course, $500,000 is bigger than 300,000 cities.
So, guys, like, I can't take far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Whether you are also going to choose $500,000 over $700,000, or because you think the ladies were set up to fail. So it be gender bias. The guy was being biased towards the men and all that. But me, I don't think so.
They were set up to fail.
Tin on waiting. Make us some neighbor, but
Set up.
make us some more bomb by tin on waiting. But you see, people are taking it from a different angle. Say, you see, if you are very greedy, sometimes you don't think through on your feet and you answer certain questions. Because they had the million part of it, they say, Charlie, and they may find it.
Also could be deep set taste too. But it's not about being greed. I had a million. If million is 700,000 there, you million is 1,000. Which one is bigger? So probably it's high cow. Oh my. So you see, I'm thinking this is how they process this. They process the million and then the thousands without considering the half. I think so.
Charlie, she defends my background. She defending.
I'm just trying.
How defending?
Let's just
Man about me.
their thought process. As he said, we are not greedy.
So the guy should have given them the chance to
understand. Like,
why would you choose $500,000 over 700,000?
Yeah, that question should have come. Okay, I'll choose because million is bigger than thousands. Then you know
I think we had asked them a follow-up question on why they chose whatever thing that they chose. They will be exposed even big time. Can you cry? Answer no, never man, no cry.
We are not certain. We are not certain. See, I did like right. They were trying to process the thousands and then the million, and of course, million is bigger than 1,000. So yes, obviously they'll choose without considering the half. You choose the million, whatever percentage over the 1,000.
Hey, there's a video like I've watched it like 10 times. So like, and the way they were very confident.
That is where I was like, how far can you just have a million?
Really,
They were confident how
men to ladies zero.
We accept just for this one.
I got still fighting for equality.
Of course. Why should it be?
Anyway, who is depending like no best.
That's why
That's
girl child and then give them the opportunity to be equal because we've not been equal for a while, so you don't even
so that's why he expecting this.
you don't expect the same answers in the other.
So this is an opportunity for us to fight for
Of course.
gender balance, that the more trained and financial literacy wise and all that.
Thank you. You understand me?
Hey, Charlie, you dey me, it over me, so Charlie.
Oh, but clearly not everyone is good and mad. And then not everyone is smart, like on a sports think think on their feet and then answer with correct answers. But they've tried. At least they show you what they want. You see, they're not greedy. $500,000. They could have said they wanted 700,000, but they want to save your money. And
Because
we are busy. Women are so
look at the angle she's coming from. Like, yes, though, they're not.
we are concentrating. If we should like to shift our minds and our efforts to help you keep your money, don't worry, you are dragging us because of what? They are taking you 100,000.
Okay, so you are saying that they know that they have a millionaires.
They could have, but they were like, oh, you don't look like you have it. Let me just save you. Not she happy.
Viewers, I think this is where we end today's discussion because Charlie, me, I can't because the first way, the more than Sergio Ramos hope. Charlie, thank you so much for today. And guys, you watch the video again, then like you see whether what British is saying, fan, I say,
What?
she's just trying to defend something that's who defend. The Sergio Ramos is going to be defended.
Defending the defense.
Charlie, by the back. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Catch you on the next one. Bye.